Hey guys, what's up? Alec back with the daily stock market. We haven't done an update in a long time, so let's talk about it. We have a lot to talk about right now. Crypto has been still for a little bit, just hanging out around 20K, 22K, not moving much for Bitcoin, so there's not much to talk about, but we have Bitcoin under 20,000 once again, and we see them at 19,000, so it's pretty interesting. We have a pretty strong support at 19.5, so it'll be interesting if we can see Bitcoin go to 18,000 or even 17,000. Now, if we head over to Ethereum, we see they're at 1,500. They've been hanging out, and they were back at 2,000 for a while and hanging out around 1,900 for a while. But we see them plunging back down. Remember, at the beginning of June, we saw Ethereum closer to 800 per coin. So it'll be interesting to see if we can see Ethereum closer to 800 per coin once again. Personally, I don't think that'll happen unless we have a huge crash on Bitcoin, because we're having the big upgrade on Ethereum this month. But be prepared and be worried, because if Ethereum decides, Vitalik Buterin decides to postpone the upgrade, the merge, that's probably worst case scenario. If they say, okay, we're actually going to do it next month or next year, is probably the worst case. And if they say, oh, we're going to end up just doing it in 2023, we'll probably see a crash from Ethereum. Like if things go wrong and the network shuts down or it becomes prone to hacks or something along those lines, obviously something bad could happen there. Solana's the next coin that I would be looking at after those, and they're down 22% in the last month. So they're a fairly good time to be buying. Okay, we can easily see a 5x or even a 10x on Solana for long-term investors, people that are planning to hold for 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. Hey, if I can get a 5x on my money over the next 5 years, count me in. Obviously there's a lot of risk involved. There's no guarantee that that's going to happen. That's why I'm not putting all my money there, but I'm putting a little bit, a good portion. I think I have, you can see I have $1,300 of Solana just on my Coinbase account. Okay, I have a little bit more in my other accounts as well. We see some strong supports on Solana around $23 per share to $32 per share, all the way up to $47 per share. And those were set in 2021, keep in mind. So Solana has been around for a while now. The lowest support that we see in recent years is around 15 to 19. Personally, I don't think it'll get that low. I think 23 to 29 is a good place to start loading Solana for long-term investors solely, no pun intended. But there is probably also swing trade potential. But for me to get excited about swing trades, once again, in the crypto space, we have to see Bitcoin closer to 25, making its way 23,000, 24,000, 26,000, 28,000, 30,000, 31,000. I think once we get above that 30,000 range, we'll start to see more exciting things happen in the crypto space. And you can see it's just been a straight sell-off pretty much since November of last year, basically a year ago. Crypto was absolutely booming. But just realize and remember, now you understand how fast cryptocurrency can go down. Just a year ago, it was $69,000 per coin, and now it's $19,000 per coin. But just remember and understand that the reverse is true also. Just because we see Bitcoin at 17,000, 19,000, Bitcoin can move fast in either direction. So for it to get back to 60,000, a lot of people are saying, oh, Bitcoin won't ever hit 60,000 again. For all we know, Bitcoin could hit 60,000 before 2023, before the end of the year, or even quicker. It's going to hit 60,000 in the next month, in theory. I don't think it will. And obviously, that's just an analogy of how fast Bitcoin can move. But I think that we can easily see 34,000, 25,000, which is actually a huge increase on the underlying assets principal price. I think in the next 6 to 12 months, we're going to see a lot of price action on Bitcoin. And I think in the next 12 months, we can even see a 100% increase on Bitcoin's price or more. Just to get to 60,000 per coin again, that would be a 200% increase on Bitcoin. So even if you're buying now and holding for long term, say you're buying now and you want to hold for 5 years, even if it takes 5 years for Bitcoin to get to 60,000 again, not even 69,000 at peak, just 60,000 per coin, that would be a 200% gain in 5 years, which the risk versus reward at that point at 19,000 for long-term investors that are holding 5 years or more is probably worth it. Okay. Obviously, over 5 years, anything can happen. Absolutely anything. Bitcoin is probably going to be closer to $100,000 per coin or $0 per coin in the next 5 years. So 100,000 per coin in the next 5 years would be a 500% gain, which averages you out to 100% gain per year, annualized over the last 5 years. Obviously, these are hypothetical conversations, and they are conversations that you have to have with yourself. Most of you guys, if you're watching this far into the video, you've already had these type of conversations with yourself before, but long-term investing typically always pays in the crypto space. Obviously, there's a lot of small coins and micro coins that you can make some short-term money on, but the real money that's going to be made are these long-term investors, people that are holding for long-term. You know, if you do your research and you figure out one of these coins like Mana, for example, or Engine Coin, that's at 52 cents. And if we scroll down, their market cap's only 500 million. In the next 5 years, if they could become a $10 billion company or, you know, a $20 billion crypto, which is obviously pretty normal if you're in the top 20 crypto or top 10 crypto. Okay, so if this becomes a top 10 crypto over the next 5 years, which is definitely possible, that would be an absurd explosion in your wealth. That could easily be a 1,000 or 2,000% gain on your money. Absolutely life-changing money. Now, I'm not saying that's going to happen with specifically with Engine Coin. I just scrolled down and grabbed a random coin that I kind of like. Okay, Galagoin's another good one to look into. But once we see the macroeconomics of crypto starting to heat back up, we see Bitcoin at 25,000, we see it at 27,000, we see it at 32,000, then these other micro coins and these smaller coins are going to be more interesting to talk about because they're going to have a lot more price movement on them as well. So make sure you're subscribed on YouTube for our next crypto bull market. Here it is, the daily cryptocurrency. Just type in the daily cryptocurrency and it's the blue one, the first one, the daily cryptocurrency. You scroll down, you can see all my videos, all my recent videos. It's been actually 2 weeks since our last upload, but if you haven't seen that upload yet, I highly recommend it. One of the most important videos on the channel, especially if you're watching it before September 15th. Ethereum merge coming soon, September 15th. Buy now, question mark. Full details explained. So dive into that video. You'll definitely love it, and it's a high recommendation. Make sure you're subscribed on YouTube so you don't miss out on any future videos that we talk about some of those smaller coins, especially if you see cryptocurrency starting to heat back up and Bitcoin starting to heat back up. You want to make sure that you're subscribed with post notifications on for some banger videos coming out. Thank you guys for all the love and support. We just hit 100,000 followers on Instagram, so make sure you become a part of it over there. I'm also going to start posting more reels for you guys. So those reels will be about 1 minute long, some just quick updates for you guys. I'm also going to start posting more stories for you guys, get you guys more updates. If you didn't see, Snapchat shut its Web3 division with 20% layoffs by shutting its Web3 division, okay? I know a lot of you guys were getting excited about getting jobs in the Web3 space and Web 3.0, you know, developers and whole divisions were starting to pop up, and jobs for developers were getting very tasty, and a lot of people were even going to school to become a Web 3.0 developer. Unfortunately, a lot of those divisions are being laid off right now. I think they're going to be bouncing back in a huge way because a lot of people just had misunderstandings about the metaverse. A lot of people thought it was closer than it actually is. But the thing is, in the next 10 years or even 5 years, when we're actually a lot closer than the metaverse we are today, those divisions are going to be opening back up. A lot of people are being scared of the Web 3.0 space right now and are turning away from the Web 3.0 space right now and going back to traditional, which means that there's less competition for you if you end up staying in that Web 3.0 space. So that's the silver lining behind some news like that. We also see that Meta acquires Berlin startup to boost virtual reality ambitions. Obviously, virtual reality in this space, in the crypto space, in the NFT space, is super important. I know a lot of you guys are asking about NFTs also, and just keep in mind, same thing with NFTs. That's part of the exciting part of crypto, so we have to wait till Bitcoin's around $35,000 again, okay? And this just speaks volume. Really understand the gravity of the situation. OpenSea turns into NFT ghost town after daily volume plunges 99% from peak. That's absolutely absurd. So just take a second and understand the gravity of that. Imagine if you had $100 in a stock and now it's down to $1. You only have $1 in that stock left. That's a 99% fall. And that's what OpenSea volume is seeing in NFTs, unfortunately. We're going to see a huge bounce back in NFTs. We're still going to talk about NFTs on this channel a bunch. Just we want to see the volume and more excitement behind NFTs again. At one point, NFTs were the bee's knees, and I think that they will get to that point once again. If you want to see some of this stuff, I'm not going to read this whole article, but you can pause it for yourself and kind of look through it. Guys, also, if you're just interested in making money online, make sure you follow me over at the Daily Stock Market. That's where we've actually been super active, making money left and right on the close friends list. We've been doing option trades, betting against the stock market going down. A lot of red in the stock market and a lot of stocks going down right now. So we've been doing options on put options, what they're called, and it's betting that the stock market will go down. You can see that we made $195 just in one day, 72% gains just in one day. Okay, sold while I was up, a 71% gain just in one day. This option trading is actually a lot more lucrative than something like crypto trading, even at the peak of crypto and micro stocks. You can see some of my other students are up 115% just in 1 week. Okay, DM me for access. 36% gain in one day with a $233 gain. Okay, date purchased 9/2, sold on 9/2, and this was a 229% gain. This was all just from today, by the way. If you want to see all the 600 testimonials that I have now, over 1,500 students have signed up on the crypto course. Check out success number 6, success number 5, success number 4. You won't be able to see the green ones that say the close friends list just because you don't have access to the close friends list yet. But go ahead and message me on Instagram. I'll shoot you over my website so you can see what's involved. And if it makes sense to you and it's inside your budget, then let's go ahead and take your wealth building knowledge in the stock market to the next level. You can see all my calls, exactly what I'm buying, when I'm buying, and all my signals. So guys, like I was saying, thank you for all the love and support on this channel and the Instagram page. Share this video with a friend if you think that they can find some value in it. Subscribe with post notifications on so you won't miss any videos in the future. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Remember, don't time the market, buy the market. Peace.